Nigga, penitentiary chances to get cash. Crash trying to live fast, pray shit, it don't get snagged. Niggas got life, so they families behind that thin glass. Got niggas dying in that cell like Aaron.
Walaikum.
Walaikum salam. The GOAT.
You can't see me, but I'm trying to get home, man.
The GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT. What's up, bro?
I don't know. I'm trying to get some light in here. I'm driving home. I was running a little late.
No, you good?
Yeah,
You good?
what's good?
So, I was waiting for the slide through. Like, there's been a lot of little talk. I'm gonna get that later.
I don't know how I work this stuff, man. I was trying to call you on the joint.
Oh yeah.
I thought I was supposed to call you. I ain't know about. I was supposed to go on the joint, the live.
Yeah.
I don't know about none of this stuff, man.
I'm getting new to it too. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to catch up too, bro. I'm like a weekend. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it.
That's what's up.
Now, for the people that don't know you, tell them who you is. Tell me your name. Tell them what you
call you. Uptown, Coach the Wildcats, Oak Lane, Simon. You know what I mean? We flip back and forth. You know what I mean? Summertime, we might play at Simon's, Oak Lane, but we rep the same thing. You know what I mean? Simon's rec center. You know how we did it.
All right. So give them like a coming up, the origin of your story, like you coming up, like uptown, like you know what I'm saying, like how you live, growing up.
Well, I moved around, so you know what I mean. I moved to California, North Carolina, but when I came back, you know what I mean, after college and all that, running around down North Carolina Central. Shout out to the Eagles.
What college you went to down there?
North Carolina Central in Durham, North Carolina.
Wait, I ain't even know that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Good Jones. Good Jones. Ratio like 13-1. Guys and girls.
So, hold up. So you played ball for the college? Did you play ball for the college?
No, I ain't play. I played in high school for my school down in North Carolina. I used to get busy too, bro. I used to get busy. Everybody, all my peers know. Niggas my age know. Yeah. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Bo. That's my, Bo Pete. Yeah. You know what I mean? King, you know what I mean? That's my oldest living friend, man. Bo Pete got over 30 years of friendship, man. You know what I mean? Me and him played for Lonnie Young. Back when Lonnie Young was alive. You know what I'm saying? It used to be called East Germantown. You know what I mean? That's what we played at. You know what I mean?
Niggas don't even know that. That's just a little history. You don't even know that.
Yeah. That's where I started. That's my origin for real. East Germantown.
All right.
When Lonnie was alive, I was playing for EG. Our coach was a boy named John. Big Lip John. That's what they used to call him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you know what I mean?
All Lonnie Young. That's all Lonnie Young work.
Yep, Lonnie Young. Yep, that's where I grew up. And then, you know what I mean, eventually, you know what I mean, but we used to get Belfield a business, but that was all my homies because my grandma lived down there. I was a Mount Airy boy for real. I used to live in like the 8300 at Gilbert and all that. I was a Mount Airy boy.
You was up top.
I used to go to Edmonds and all that, man. Right, and then I went to Leeds, and then like my 7th, 8th grade year, we moved to Cali. Yeah. Then we moved out, and then we stayed in Cali for like a year. My mom married some dude. Yeah. We wound up going down North Carolina. I stayed down that joint, was just coming home in the summertime, and then went to school. And then after school, I come home. I was, you know what I mean? It was up here. I was deep bull crapping around the school though. We wasn't doing nothing but partying, hustling.
So you graduated from that college? You graduated from college though, right? Or what?
I ain't graduated from the college, but I graduated from everything else the college was doing. I ain't never walked across that stage, but we did a lot of walking in that yard. I tell you that. I mean, that ain't something I'm proud of. You know what I'm saying? That ain't something I'm proud of. But at that time, that's
the move though. Back then, we just giving out history, bro. That's all we doing. We just giving out history, y'all. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Reminiscing. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
So,
we ain't praising nothing. We giving out history.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Down there hooping, you know what I mean, balling. You know what I mean? And then came back, started a family.
So listen,
I'm gonna tell you, go ahead.
So when you was in college though, was you shaking and baking like far as like when we talk about like running around like illegal joint, like was that what you doing on a college camp? That's what you really that's where you started at type thing?
No. That was just a hobby. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say a hobby. That was just something we was doing. At that time, see, you know what I mean? We're gonna go back to history. We gotta go all the way back.
All right,
You know
go
what
all
I
the way
mean?
back. I need to go all the way back.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Them Ethan Butler days.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Them
Uh,
Ethan Butler days. So we could, you know what I mean? We might could spend 50 and make 500. You know what I mean? Them Jones was jumbos. I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's a little history people don't really know. You know, the history. But later on, Ethan Butler, college kid running around, we go down there, spend a bean, and make no telling. The powder. That's what was going on at that time.
Crazy.
So, yeah.
And what year was this though? Say what year? Like what year was it around?
84. It's like 84.
Yeah, that's like right when it's that's right when it get crazy.
Yeah, it's like 84 and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I graduated high school 84. Shout out to all my old heads out there.
Yeah. So listen. So when you left college was like your attention was like the take what you learned from up there or whatever. When you left from up there, take what you learned for schooling, or when you came home, like what was your plans like when you came back up top?
Actually, when I came home, I had sat out a semester. I had sat out a semester because I got stabbed down at Greek picnic, July 13th, 1985.
Oh, Greek joke?
Yeah, down at Greek, niggas snatched my nail styles off my face. Anybody know what nail styles is? That's the gold frame joints. Back in 85, I had the block, gold frame joint. Nigga from West Philly snatched my glasses.
Yeah.
We down there tussling. I had a can open. Me and my cousin had a case of Heineken.
Yeah.
And we down there tussling, and I hit him under his arm with the can opener.
Yeah.
His man come up behind me and hit me with some big shit. Boom, boom in the back. Felt like he punched me, but he stabbed the shit out of me. I had to get out a semester to get myself together. You know what I mean? After that, I wound up going back one more time, but it just wasn't there. I wasn't a student no more. I was in the streets.
You was in the streets.
Yeah, I wasn't a student no more. I was in the streets. So you know what I mean? I wasn't wasting no more money. This is what I'm doing. Came home, started a family.
So when you come home, tell me like how the process was when you come back home. You know what I'm saying?
When I come back home, shit, I you know how it is, man. Your family, and I was supposed to be the first one to graduate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't had no college graduates in my family.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be the first one to graduate.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out that way. You know what I'm saying? So came home and started working.
Yeah.
Started a family. I mean, your parents, your people, they ain't putting up with your shit no more. You ain't getting no more shit. You just wasted their money down in college. You on your own now, nigga. Better get a job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was supposed to be the first graduate. You know what I mean? Once that shit went out the window, all that free shit, you know what I mean? Them buying my clothes, all that shit went out the window.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know what I mean? All that shit went out the window.
So did you even think about getting a job first or what?
I went straight and got a job. Straight and got a job. Shit, they wasn't nobody else giving. You know what I mean? They wasn't doing that. They was done with my ass.
Yeah.
They was done with my ass. So I come home and get a job.
Yeah.
But that was during the time.
Yeah.
See, I come through the real crack era.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I come through the real crack era. Yeah. I started getting high. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Cold crackhead. I was crackhead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I tell anybody, like, we laugh and joke about that stuff now, but you gotta think about it.
Niggas ain't know what it was gonna be though. Niggas did not know crack was gonna be what it was then, like how it is now, bro. Nobody knew. It was fresh out.
When you out there smoking them turbos and all that, back then the weed spot don't stay open all night. Coke spot stay open all night. The weed spot closed. So everybody out there smoking turbs after 12, 1 o'clock. What the fuck are you gonna do when the weed spot closed, nigga? You smoking that shit raw like everybody else. That's how. So I come through the crack era. Went through that, you know what I mean? And then eventually you come up out of that shit. So that's what happened.
So when you came up out of it, did you already see like the money in it? Or you were still trying to make some money while you was doing the type thing? No, see,
me personally, I got addictive behaviors.
Yeah, tell me about
it. So my by me having addictive behaviors,
turned into hustle.
I went through phases. I went from getting high to clubbing You know what I mean? Had to get an outfit, be out there jiggy and all that with the MC Hammer pants and all that shit on. Yes, I went through all that with the leather jacket, the MC Hammer pants with the shiny shoes, and you know what I mean? Kwame with the polka dot. You know, I went through that era. So now I went from spending my last money to get high, to spending my last money to get in the club. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh.
So then it just matriculates. So now the behaviors is there. So now,
but were you always a fly nigga though during this whole time, even when you was getting high? Was you always a fly nigga? Because you always been a fly nigga to me, like
flyest nigga in the crack house. You know what I'm telling you?
All right, go ahead.
Yo, I remember sitting in the crack house, man, with a velour sweatsuit on, with the black with the black leather jacket on, black leather baseball cap with the Run DMC Adidas on in there. Gym clean. Don't got a coin in my pocket. I'm sharp as shit. Clean the crack house. Clean the crack in the joint.
Yeah,
you know
clean.
Man, I'm talking about clean as a board of health. Ain't got nowhere to go. All dressed up, nowhere to go.
So, so after that, all right. So then you start clubbing. So how then you transfer to you start shaking and moving now? Like, because I know the money run out after clubbing. You got to find a way. Like, I want to be in the club. I got to find an income.
So the progression from clubbing. Gambling.
Is what?
That was the next progression. Gambling.
Oh, Oh, you're right. You was a gambling motherfucker. Yeah, right.
That's the next progression. So everything is addictive. So whatever I'm around, niggas start gambling. And I tell this story. I'm gonna tell you the story, right? I'll never forget this. I had started gambling, bullshitting around, really learning how to gamble. You know what I mean? But one thing, and I just told this story the other day. I'll tell you about gambling being a gift and a curse. Came home, bills on the table, money on the table. Somebody ain't getting paid. Fuck it. I'll be back. Take all the money, walk out the door, get in there, go down there where they gambling at. When I come back, I pay everything and still got some left.
Still got some extra.
Last thing in the motherfucking world. That was the worst thing that ever happened. Worst thing that ever happened.
So how long you was on your gambling street? How long you was in your gambling slump until you got out of that?
I ain't out of it yet.
You ain't never out of it, because I ain't gonna lie. Even when you went around, you still was gambling. Like, you was gambling with big boys. You was playing with big money. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's man, gambling is worse than crack, bro. I ain't never seen nobody smoke 50,000 in crack in one night. But I done seen plenty of niggas lose 50,000 gambling. Plenty of. What's the most you lost gambling?
At one time?
One time.
Probably like a dub.
That's crazy. Was it street shit or like betting on the street or like in a real casino?
I don't go to casinos.
That's what I'm saying.
I just learned how to play in the casino.
Yeah,
and now they got problems.
Me too.
Now they got problems. You know what I mean?
But,
me
too.
Yeah.
All right.
That most I ever lost was like a dub. And I don't do too much losing, bro.
All right. So you shaking the move, you gambling, you shaking the moving and shit like that. So all right. So how was it far as like far as when you start knowing that you leveled up, or like you start to level up bigger and bigger?
That should be. It's so up and down. Cause, you know, I was working nigga. I always had a job. But when you working, it seemed like you never could get over the hump. You can't get over the hump, man. You work there unless you beat a nigga for a dub. Shit like that. I did that. I beat a nigga for a dub one time. Went and bought a duplex.
Damn.
You know what I mean? That was like I hit the Powerball for life. That was like I told him, I said, nigga, you'll never get that money back. That's $1,000 a week for life.
Yeah, damn right.
You'll never get that money back.
Damn
so
right.
And I was that type of nigga. I'm not gonna come back and let you win all the money back. If I beat you, nigga, you fucked up. I'm gonna buy something with it. I'm gonna make you make sure. This later on, when I was young and go out there and win 5,000, 10,000, I think I'm gonna beat them niggas and I'm gonna come back and give them all the money back and all that.
Nah.
So now as you get older, man, when you smoke them niggas, man, you gotta go out and buy something. Where you gonna get
You gotta buy something on them. Buy something on them. You hear me?
Absolutely.
On them.
Absolutely.
All right. So all right, now let's transition to far as like all right, uptown. You shake was you shaking and moving uptown, or was it just like you everywhere type thing?
I was all over, man.
All over.
Because the thing about it is this basketball shit, you meet motherfuckers from all over.
That's not saying. That's
what I'm saying. You meet motherfuckers from all over.
Yeah.
Real recognize real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna meet some thorough motherfuckers all over. Down north, you know what I mean? Uptown, you gonna meet motherfuckers South Philly, you know what I mean? West Philly, you gonna meet motherfuckers all over. And you find out that y'all got a lot more in common than, you know what I mean?
Than the basketball. The basketball, you hear me?
Yeah, you find out, you know what I mean? And then too, like, you know what I mean, a lot of times some of them dudes be your homies. You know, they get the coaching, you get the coaching, that shit get a little personal at times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So all right. So when we go back to what made you start when you some of the money that you had, what was like some of your investments that you was doing though? I know you said you something about the duplex and everything. Did you have like little investments you was doing with your money or anything like that?
I was trying to buy everything I could buy, man. Like you know what I mean, sold properties and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was trying to buy everything, you know what I mean? Because at that time, we actually, with a lot of my peers, I got in the real estate game late. You know what I mean? With a lot of peers, and I say my peers, you know what I mean? I just picked that shit up from being in the crack house. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas that I was in there gambling with and was rubbing elbows with, all these niggas had properties. These niggas collected rent at the first of the month. You know what I mean? So that was my key right there. Like, man, these niggas in here, you know, they might win or lose, but these niggas got disposable income.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Disposable income is residual. You know, they got income coming in every month. So
you talking. That's rough. You hear me?
Yeah. So you know what I mean? Plus a lot of that time, you know what I mean, you be thinking about, you know, setting your family, your kids up for shit. And then that, you know, that'd be rainy day shit too.
Damn right.
That'd be rainy day shit. You know what I mean? You get, you know, you go out, you gotta buy something, that's rainy day shit. And you know what I mean? That shit, you know, help you out in the long run. You know what I mean? You just gotta hold on to it through, you know what I mean, the ups and downs. You gonna have all that.
So did you ever take a loss during the process of running around? Like a biggest loss or something that you like, damn, that because I know during the game, like you can take a loss, you be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had some niggas broke in my crib one time. I ain't exempt from that shit. It happens to everybody. You just try to minimize the loss. See, what you gotta realize in the game, you got the players.
Yeah. You got the robbers too. They in the game too. You know what I'm saying?
You got the wolves, you got the hustlers, and you got the police. You know what I mean? And then you got the real police.
Real right.
So it's you know what I mean? And you can't say you in it for this and don't accept that. But, you know what I'm saying? Accept it, but know that that's part of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta deal with, you know, each thing that come up accordingly. That's how that should be.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
So what made you start like coaching, like because I know you said coaching. So what made you start like being like being involved with the basketball and stuff, like with the kids and stuff like that?
I got a we was what they was having, a 13 and under summer league Simons. I never forget it. You know what I mean? We just picking teams and all that. My number one pick was Greg Sally. I'd never forget it. Shout out to my man Sally if you listening. That was my number one pick. We was the son. The Simon, you know what I mean? Simons we had our little in-house league, and we picking teams and all that. So yeah, Sally was my number one pick at the time. So while I'm up there watching that, we didn't draw names and everybody sign up, and we picking these kids. We don't know these kids, you know what I'm saying?
But what made you be the coach? Like what you just went up there one day like, I'm on the coach, or
you know what I mean? It's, you know, Smack. We doing, you know, White Boy John was running the John at the time.
Yeah.
You know, me and Smack, I say me and both childhood friends, but actually really me and Smack, Leak Dad,
Yeah.
His mom and my mom, me and Smack used to be riding around in the car seat together. You know what I mean? His mom in the front, my mom in the front, me and him in the back in the car seat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this shit go way back.
Family.
Yeah. So when Smack up the wreck, you know what I mean? I think I might even been working up there at the time. But we started doing the, the little in-house shit for the kids.
Yeah.
So what happened was I get a squad and, everybody, neighborhood niggas, we coaching the teams and all that. But man, this is some of the sloppiest shit I ever seen, man. So now I'm on the sideline, me and my ex-wife, we on the sideline, and now I'm just telling everybody what to do. Yo, number 5, you gotta do this. You can't let him do this. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. Yeah. So now he started to listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Now when the other team get the ball, I'm telling them what to do. Like, you gotta do this too, man. You can't just do. So now every time we get at the free throw line, I get to talking. Yeah. All 10 of the players is looking at me.
Look at you. Like, what to do, coach?
What we doing from here? Like, now the boy at the free throw line, I can't tell the rebound is the rebound and the defender's the box out. My ex-wife told me, she said, look at this. This is your calling. Look at them. They all looking for you for instruction. That one day, you changed everything.
One day.
Yep. And then we had our little in-house league. And then what we did was we picked 2 players from each team. From the I think it was 11, right? It was a 13 and under.
Yeah.
It was 13 and under. We picked two players from each team and made an all-star team. And me and Coach Pete, you know what I mean, God rest his soul.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, me and Coach Pete, we took the all-stars and we started working with them. And then we started traveling around with them a little bit.
Yeah.
Then we invited a team from Williamsport to come to. I had took one of my squads out Williamsport to play the players, some games out there, a little tournament out there, and got in touch with my man. I said, yo, I got some 13s, man. You know what I mean? You want to bring your squad down? Yeah. We had a little joint at Simon's, man. We invited everybody. They had food, they had music out there. And the squad from Williamsport came down. And then the boy brought the squad from Williamsport. We brought them down, man, and we wiped the floor with them niggas.
Y'all smoked them?
Yeah, we smoked them niggas, man. I'm talking about this shit might have been like 50-18 or some shit. They couldn't get the ball up to half court. We was pressing the shit out of them. They couldn't get the ball up.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Our guards, I had some tough guards. I always had good guards, man. Uptown was known for good guards. The only big man we ever really had was Now and Eddie. We ain't really had no real big niggas up here.
LJ, LJ was like a big man, a little bit like. Nah, I don't know.
Right. Yeah, but when I say big man, I'm talking
aggressive. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm talking about somebody we could dump the motherfucking ball down to and get a bucket. Nobody think about no motherfucking LJ, man. You don't get out of here. Fucking LJ, man. Fuck.
This Coach E.
No, that's my man. Gutter, my man.
No, they know we fuck with him. They know we fuck with him.
But now I'm talking about legit big men, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We on Uptown. Just think about Uptown as a whole. You know what I mean? We had the young boy Zaire after I finished coaching from right there on Lock Kill Pike. He was about 6'6", 6'7". But besides that, you got Ed Griffin, his brother Jock.
You're right.
And now, other than that, we got Dante, Dre, but them niggas like forwards for real. I'm talking about like big niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't really never had that Uptown. You know what I mean? So, Uptown, we guard oriented. That's why everybody can really.
I know. Even the biggest men, they want to dribble. We want to dribble the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody dribble.
Yeah.
So, all right, for that. All right, so you transition, you playing ball. So, how was you doing that? Like, was it conflicting from you running around at the same time, or it opened up more doors?
That shit conflicted a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I came home from jail, sitting at the table eating with my mom, and she said, she told me, she said, you will be retiring this year. So, Mom, what is you talking about? She talking about I would have been retiring. She told, because I had a job with the city. Oh yeah, somebody just said Big Ben. I forgot. Hey man, I'm glad you said that, Stick. I forgot about Big Ben. That was my original big man. Damn. I forget Big Ben. My bad. Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm the reason Ben, when he was at Colgate in college and all that, when that nigga got to the free throw line, the first thing he did when he was getting ready to box out was put his motherfucking arms up. You never seen Ben with his arms down. You know why? It's like he strap his motherfucking arms up some kind of way above his head and make that nigga run around. Man, niggas will tell you I used to do some wild shit, man.
Yo, all right. Before you get to the jail part, you was talking about jail. All right. What year did you get locked up?
Oh, yeah, I got locked up in. I originally got locked up for that shit in 03.
Can you say what it was
for? I got locked up. I was riding around with some. They found some stuff in my trunk. Yeah, they found some stuff in the trunk of the car. They said it was mine. I said it wasn't. I don't know where it came from. But it is what it is. They gave me 5 years for that shit.
But you walked that off though already, right?
Yeah, I'm off probation, supervised release, parole, all that shit. They gave me more supervised release than they gave me time. They gave me what I got, 78 months.
That's over 5 years. That's over 5 years. That's 6 years.
Yeah, 6 years. But I only wound up because I did, I did the drug program and all that shit. I got, I came on out of that shit, man. You know what I mean?
Definitely blessings coming out of there, bro. Definitely. So how was it like? How was it in there though? We go back to that. How was it in there though? Like,
yo, hey, listen, man. I don't even like to say this shit, but I did the same shit in there I did on the street. Coach, referee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The missing of your family, man, be just the hard part, man.
Right?
And then, when I first got in, that shit was so laid back. That shit was like camp, man. That shit was like being away at basketball camp or some shit like that. It wasn't until I started getting in trouble, you know what I mean, that I started moving up in custody level when shit started getting real.
Yeah, that's when shit started getting tired and everything like that. Like, motherfuckers start playing with your green sheets, you coming home and all that. Like,
no, I'm talking about niggas getting carried out that joint.
Oh, getting carried. Oh, it started getting crazy like that.
Yeah, it started getting crazy. Yeah, because I did my time backwards. You know what I mean? Usually you start high custody, work your way down.
Oh, you was going up. Oh, you was tipping. You was going up.
I went up in custody and came out, not down like everybody else. You start out high custody.
Down. Yeah.
Me in the camp, and that shit was like wide open. I'm like, oh my God. Like, there ain't no fence and ain't nothing. We just walking around in dorms. Ain't no cells. We ain't getting locked in. Playing pinochle all night and same shit I was doing on the street. And then we in a camp, like we got real money in our pockets. Like, you know what I mean? So, hey, whatever I want from the street, I could just, get it up there. Yeah. That was the man. Like, when I first got booked, it's crazy. When I first got booked, my uncle was one of the biggest bootleggers uptown with the DVDs.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So my thing was, anytime it was a major fight or a new movie or any of that shit came out, that shit came out Friday. I had that shit on the Sunday visit. I was getting it. And Sunday night, all my homies was going to the motherfucking chapel to watch whatever the fuck the movie was or the fight came on or whatever, like the Floyd fight. Like, we was getting all the fights. Because my uncle was recording them for me. My cousin would go by and get them. Sunday morning on my visit. Sunday night, we in the joint. It happened Saturday. We watching it Sunday morning. We watching it Sunday night. We only a day late on it. So, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. So
I got in on that. I became a movie boy.
You had it.
Everything is a hustle, bro. Huh?
I said you had it your way in there. That's what it is. You had it your way in there.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I had conflicts with, you know what I mean, with the boys because, I'm in there watching movies. I'm freshing off the streets. Them motherfuckers, they wanted smut, man. I didn't want no smut. I wanted to watch some movies. So now start selling them the smut Johns. Right. But every time I want to go in there and watch a real movie,
they want to do the smut.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. I fell back up. Then I went to the hole anyway and was out of that joint. I got caught with a phone. I got out of that joint and I was out of there anyway. So that shit ain't even last long.
All right. So far as even how like your business is on the streets and stuff, did it cease, or what? Like, did stuff become tighter for you, like when you got locked up? Because I know a lot of people, once they get locked up, shit slow down on the street and shit become tighter for them. Like the lawyer monies, everything get piled up. I'm saying, like, I know you did say you invested in things, you probably had different incomes, but
I had, you know, I was all right. I was in good shape when I went to jail. I didn't put a whole lot of money. I just, instead of stockpiling the money, I put the money where it's going, everything that I have on the street gonna pay for itself.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. That way my ex-wife ain't had no issues with bills and none of that shit. Gotcha. It wasn't none of that. You know what I mean? So instead of leaving the money and say, look, do this, I just took care of everything where shit just was coming in, like just you know, shit like that. You know.
So what year did you come home?
December 1st, 2011.
You came home around me. You came right around me. I remember staying. We came around the same year as me, motherfucker. So when you came home, let me ask you this honestly: how did Uptown change? Like, did you see it yet?
Yeah, but I had been hearing, like, you know, people was writing me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah. People was writing me and telling me, you know what I mean, a lot of shit that was going on. Things ain't the same. Damn, coach, I wish you was out here. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean. People had got themselves in some real grown man situations, man, while I was gone, and you know what I mean, it was bad, man. It was bad.
So do you see do you see a big difference from how it was before you left, and can you say what the differences are compared to what we now, like, as far as like you can walk down the block, we can play basketball, Simons be packed, everybody be out there, you see all blocks from every neighborhood out there, we just be out there having fun. Like, do you see that?
What you got to understand is, bro, you got two events that changed the course of Uptown, man. Don McNeil getting killed and that other situation.
No doubt.
That shit changed the course of Uptown, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
No doubt.
You know what I mean? And it's death, man. Death is never a good thing, bro.
Never.
You know what I mean?
Never.
Because one thing about death, you can't come back from that. You can't come back from that.
Talk to him.
What I mean?
Talk to him.
And that shit's serious, bro.
Talk to him, bro.
I mean, that was a bad John all the way around. But I had been getting updates. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I had a couple dudes, man, who really surprised me, man. Who, you know what I mean? You should really keep in touch with me. You're just writing me, giving me the state of what's going on. You know what I mean? Especially after I took my shahada. Once I took my shahada, I guess I was in. You know, I was always known as a cool ass Kappa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When you take the shahada, you can plug right in, and you know everything. You're missing the heartbeat now.
I was always known as a thorough ass Kappa. But once I took my shahada, that's what my homies used to tell me, man. You thorough as shit to be a Kappa. You know what I mean? You fuck kufar, man. You thorough as shit to be a kufar. You know what I mean?
That's a real rap, yo. That's real rap.
You know what I mean? Cool. Then, you know, once, you know, they've heard I took my shahada, you know, they was writing me, congratulations. Been hearing some good things about you.
Real
you know
rap.
what I mean?
Real rap.
You know, I mean, my youngest, you know what I mean, shows some love, man.
Yeah,
you know
that's crazy. That's crazy. So did you ever train, like, did you ever go jump back into like the sports, like being coaching for sport? No.
Yeah. My whole thing is, and people ask me now why I haven't got back in.
Yeah.
That's because I don't know the kids, bro. See, what motherfuckers don't understand is, and this is what I tell everybody, motherfuckers always be saying, Uptown is. What people don't understand is all them kids that I coached, everybody was in a 5-block radius or something.
I know.
I ain't recruit nobody.
That was a different, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody was in a 5-block radius.
Niggas would walk up here. Niggas up here every day. Yeah.
Every day. So, you know what I mean? And then half these niggas coming in and out of my house, I'm meeting, and then that's when the pub was the pub.
Yo, y'all had the pub right there too.
The pub was there. So, you know what I mean? Basketball was, you know what I mean, was the shit then, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you could
everybody used to come over the house. I used to want to come over there so fucking bad. I'm like, everybody to fuck over there.
Should have played ball, nigga.
No, listen. Yo, listen, let me tell you this story. I played ball, yo. I wanted to be on your fucking team so fucking bad, yo. We walked all the way up. You had a tryout at Finley. We all walk up there, squad deep. It's probably like a good 20 of us. Walk all the way up to Finley. And I remember
we was at Leeds. You sure it wasn't Leeds?
Leeds. My fault. Leeds. So we up Leeds late at night. And I think you had like the joint where I got to dribble the ball up and I got to do the layup. Whoever score, these two people run this way. Whoever score, they run back playing D on D against the other two. So I scored the ball, lay the ball. I D the person up, block a shot. You like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. What's your name? Put your name in this book. You got crazy. I never came back, bro. I'm like, yo, but that shit made my day so bad. Yo. That shit made my day so. I'm like, because I know I ain't shit. I'm like, yo, he ain't see me play all the way, but listen, I'm gonna just run with that, and I'm gonna put that underneath my history. Like, yo, Coach E see me do this, and I'm taking that to the grave with me. You hear me? That was amazing. I'm taking it to the grave with me, like.
Yo, y'all motherfuckers used to run around there terrorizing everything.
Yo,
I used to tell Mark used to be like, no, I got him, man. I got him, man. It's a bunch of. I said, Mark, how many of them motherfuckers is it? It's a million of them little niggas in there.
They keep Philly, like we all fought at Philly. Like, mind you, for some reason, Simons, it was more family. Like we didn't do, and we didn't mean to disrespect the Philly neither. It's just that it's always some bullshit. Philly, we got all my brothers got kicked out of Philly. Philly, always get kicked out. Always fighting, bro. Always fighting, bro.
You niggas always want to be fighting. Hey, where Randy at, man? I ain't see that nigga. Yo, I see a picture. I seen a picture of that nigga and they know who he was because he had them damn dreads. I was like, oh shit! I had to look at his face like, damn. I think it was a picture with Zane. It was on Ox joint.
Remember we was up Simons and I don't think I was walking with Randy and you like Randy. And he had the dreads and shit. You like, yo, what's up, Coach D? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Up about that, man. Yeah, that ain't even so wild, man. That shit take a long time to grow. That nigga been growing that shit fast.
The whole time he was upstate, he grew. The whole time he was upstate, he grew the shit out that John.
That's cool.
Let me see. He on here somewhere. Let me see. Now I do gotta ask you this because they're going right here. Too right there. His name Rule 1926. He right there laughing.
Okay.
But let me ask you this too, though. All right. I gotta ask you this: who is your top 5 players from Uptown that you coach?
That I coach?
Oh, matter of fact, you don't gotta be who you coach. Who you coach? Your top 5 players. I want to hear your top 5 players.
Now, everybody,
and listen, all y'all was on here. Y'all had your top 5, and y'all thought it was gonna be something else. Now he's saying his top 5 right now. He's top 5. No.
All right, now, just like I always tell Hawk when he always be starting that shit. And, hey, Stick, you wrong for that, Stick.
You see?
Don't do Pat like that.
You see?
Hey, Stick, don't do Pat like that.
You seen, right?
Yeah. I called timeout to get that nigga out the game. That was a mistake. Whoa. My man. But look, I always tell Hawk it's different criteria, man. It's different criteria. And I say that because
define that for them.
Different criteria is this. When I say that, I'm looking at what you mean the best? You talking about accolades, what they achieved, you know what I mean? The best in high school, the best in at the college level. But if you're gonna take somebody's overall body of work, it's gonna be some names in there that motherfuckers don't think, because you really gotta look at a person's body of work.
Yeah.
Their accomplishments, their accolades. Like, you figure top 3. So that's why I asked, what's the criteria?
What's the criteria, y'all? Let me
Tell me the criteria.
Let me see. Let me go live with Stick. See if Stick gonna go live. Stick, answer the joint. Go live with me, so we can figure out the criteria. Let me see. Let's see on the road. Let me see. We're Uptown Tony. Tony had a criteria too.
You know what I mean? Because you're gonna get different lists. See, then they're gonna, you know what I mean, be talking about such and such ain't uptown, such and such ain't uptown.
Oh, feet in here. Let me see if feet gonna food.
Yo,
young boy. Yeah.
What's up, Coach?
What's up, baby?
What's the criteria we've been talking about? You've been on all these lives, so let him know what the criteria is talking about for the top 5s.
I mean, he got to break it down because it's too many. it's like it's hard. You got niggas that made the league, then you got niggas that didn't make the league. So that can't take away from the talent because it's 5 niggas that made the league that he can name that he coached.
Yeah.
So, like the Sean McKees, the Eds, and all that. Like, you can't put these little niggas over them. Them niggas really was good. Like,
so City had the top 5 for making the league.
You got.
But see, you got to think about it. Think about all right. Let's just throw a name out there. Let's throw a name out there.
Feet.
Let's throw Feet out there. All right, let's throw him out there. Let's think about his accolades. Let's think about his overall resume. If that's what we're doing, we're gonna talk about high school. Who had the best high school career? Who had the best college career? You know what I mean? See, the criteria gonna be different because you can't tell me that this nigga playing overseas till he's 50 years old. That his resume ain't gonna be what is. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's a pro. That nigga been a pro longer than he been an amateur.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You got
so then now you got to take all right. Where we gonna put Sean Singletary at?
My point exactly. Deontay.
His ACC numbers is right up there, baby.
Some of the best in history.
Some of the best basketball players in history. Sean Singletary's numbers are right there.
It's crazy. Yeah.
When you start talking about greats of the ACC, Sean Singletary name be right in there with him.
I'll come up.
My next door neighbor. You understand what I'm saying?
So damn.
Now what about you got Ed? Donald's All American. All right, well, let's not even go to Ed.
Did we mention Ed already though? Did we mention Ed though? Oh, we did.
Ed is honorary. Ed is in. Nobody did what Ed did, bro.
Nobody.
I think we mentioned. I think somebody mentioned him already. I think for sure.
Ed is bona fide. We don't have to. That goes without saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we talking about Uptown. Ed gets in that category in the city, bro.
And who you was talking about when I was on the phone with you again? Robbins? Who you said? And they were saying
DeJuan Robinson.
Did we mention him right? We mentioned him right there. We mention him?
Yeah, that's 10th Street though. I wouldn't consider that Uptown. You still gotta do Deontay.
We got Deontay.
See, everybody talking about I'm talking about DeJuan Robinson. What do you mean 10th Street? DeJuan from Germantown. He's from the Alkies. I mean the jungle.
That's not Uptown. Come on, man.
See, they got the only.
You trying to tell me Germantown? I mean, what the fuck is that street right there? Chew and Shelton ain't Uptown.
Chew and Shelton.
It's Uptown. See, that's what I mean. Give me the boundaries and give me the criteria, because that's Uptown to me.
You give me boundaries.
It's the regular blocks, the old guys, the Forest, the Lime Kiln Pike.
Oh, so where we stopping at? So we going from Marsh to stay up?
And up is my area.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, up to and up. Past up to.
Yeah,
past up to is Mount Airy.
Yeah. West Oak Lane is Uptown. West Oak Lane, East Oak Lane.
So you talking about West Oak Lane? We ain't talking about Uptown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, West Oak Lane.
Yeah.
Okay, West Oak Lane. Okay. So that changes the criteria right there.
Wildcats.
Oh, the Wildcats? Oh shit! Because if we doing the Wildcats, we gotta take Ed out.
All right. Give me your top 5 Wildcat players though. Top 5 Wildcat players and your top 5 Uptown players. Give me your top 5 Wildcat players.
Damn.
And you coach a lot of motherfuckers, so Stick, you play for Wildcats?
Yeah.
All right.
I played with Coach E. I played with Coach Christmas, Coach Pete, Coach Purdy, all of them niggas.
Tell them how you destroyed my team, nigga. You fucking right, you.
How?
When your motherfucking ass decided not to play, Marcellus ain't play. All them niggas followed you, and our team went. And look, our team went. Yeah. Am I lying?
No,
if I'm lying, straighten it out.
Remember when you called me when Malik Allen and Jamar Bruce was cooking niggas? I came up there and bust their ass up Allen.
That's crazy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
What the fuck? Now he's I gotta give this motherfucker a special phone call. See this shit here? See the shit I'm talking about? Oh, you gotta get a special phone call.
He called me direct. You hear me?
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, Like to be truly honest, the best Oakland it's out of as far as basketball.
Top five Oakland. Top five Oakland. Stick. You would say, give me your top five Oakland.
That's gonna be fast and easy.
All right, what is it?
You might better do it better than me. We had some wolves on Oakland.
God damn, but it's gonna be unfair.
No,
listen. Let me say this. Let me say this to you. Because I could say, Sean Singletary. Yeah. I could say Stitt. I could say Randy Dukes. I could say Feet, and then I could say Bays.
Yo,
somebody gonna get left out.
Crazy. Bays is really on. Bays really like, y'all shit for not mentioning my name.
Good. He used to really be good though.
Bays really crazy, yo.
Yo, y'all don't understand how good of an athlete that boy was, man.
Yeah.
He cut strong. He could run. He could jump. He could do everything.
It's crazy.
He was just a little, he was just a little fucked up.
That's crazy.
But look, I'm gonna say this to him.
Yeah.
I never had no problems with him. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of. I had more problems with motherfuckers like Randy than I did with motherfuckers like Baines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Randy wanted to fight me all the time.
He wanted to fight every fucking body.
Yeah, Randy was the mad motherfucker back then, man. Yo, Randy Dukes wanted to fight everybody.
Yo, crazy. What you still got? All right, you gotta give me a top five for West Oak Lane then. Top five West Oak Lane.
I just gave it to you.
That's all right. Damn,
wait a minute. See, wait a minute. Now we talking about West Oak Lane. I gotta take Bays out.
We forget
Bays from West Oak Lane.
I gotta put Deontay in there.
You can't leave Deontay out. You can't leave.
Damn, you're right.
We leaving.
What about Lee? That's what I'm saying. See, that shit hard.
No, listen. They're your top five players you like coaching. All right, now you can name another top five players outside of that you could put like Deontay in, whatever, or all time, like your favorites now.
It's uptown though. He Forrest in downstates. Javon was good back then.
Javon
was good in most back then. Like good. Shep
good. Yeah. Shep could play.
You know what I'm saying? Like so it's
Ebo.
Ebo.
But Zeke, y'all gotta stop mentioning. I had to call Zeke up. Y'all gotta, I'll use to like Zeke over Ebo. Now I don't want to. Zeke, Ebo was crazy to me, but I used to love Zeke, bro. I used to love
somebody Zeke. Just said something. Holy moly!
Zeke better than the niggas. And I ain't
forgetting about. Listen, we ain't said nothing about Rasheim Wright yet.
About Keem.
Keem, listen. I don't never mention Keem because Keem Keem got a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not a lot of motherfuckers overcame what Keem had to overcome to get where he is today.
Matter of fact, we mentioned Keem. Then we mentioned Keem before, right?
Yeah, they had him in the top five.
Yeah, we had him in the top five. We had him in the top five.
And to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eddie and Keem get honorary notes from me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a soft spot in my heart for Keem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when Keem had that accident,
you
know what I mean? Imagine learning how to walk again at 12.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
And if nobody knows what you're talking about,
I was telling about Calvin. He couldn't even play on certain days. He was better than damn near everybody.
Hey, listen. Another one of the hardest decisions I ever had to make as a coach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We traveling, you know what I mean? We playing in tournament. The thing about it is, and this is a touchy subject, right?
Yeah.
Because religion is always important, right?
Always.
And at that time, why I say is one of my regrets is because I don't think I put enough respect on it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, I ain't gonna say more so, but I was thinking about the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I give Kelvin a spot on this squad, when we go away on the weekends and play in these tournaments, that's a wasted spot.
Yeah, he can't play.
He cannot play. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, but
shout out to Kelvin.
But I'm telling he the best nigga on the court though. By far.
You understand what I'm saying? Because he can do everything.
You know what I mean? I could put Kelvin in, and he be the biggest man on the post, and when he get the rebound, he can go with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that, like I said, is one of my regrets about coaching is that, and then my hands was tied a lot with Oak Lane. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, on the weekends and in the tournaments, I do what I want because I paid for it.
Yeah. So hold on, let me ask you this too, though. So the things that you was doing, were you actually paying from out your own pocket? No, that type of stuff, the uniforms and all that type of stuff. You got to pay out your pocket for that.
Going to Delaware, all that shit. The parents and all that.
Everywhere, bro.
Nobody paying for
Crazy,
shit.
Bro. Crazy,
Only thing
bro.
they paying for is gas money to get there. Other than that, we eat jerseys, all that. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm still mad. I ain't make the team, bro. I'm still mad. I ain't make the team.
What's them Jones that came out? Them pennies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got everybody them pennies that year because they was Oak Lane. They was our color.
Yeah, y'all did.
Everybody got them.
Oh,
shout out to Coach Trav. Shout out to Coach Trav, Big Herb, rest in peace. You know what I mean? Them the dudes that helped me do what I did.
Hey, Zay, Zay, add feet. Feet keep saying add him. Add feet. He said that shit like 96.
Oh, this one right here.
He losing his shit down there. Feet losing his shit in the comments.
Chill, bro.
He ready to
shoot hey, Shut. That was my dog, Shut.
He ready to shoot the fucking live up.
God. I added the feet already, though. Feet ain't ready. Oh, they're right there. I got it.
Oh, look at this nigga.
Got him.
You don't believe with your bullshit.
Got him.
Come here. Hey, man, cut the bullshit, man.
Hey, wait, hold on. Hey, Coach E. What's
up?
Bullshit.
I told everybody you was my dad for real. Yes or no?
Yeah. No, he
Hey, Coach E. Did you not come and say, if you see me on Forest Ave again when you spin the block, you gonna whoop my ass? Yes or no?
Yeah, I told you that.
So I stuck with it. I stuck with basketball. I didn't do nothing else, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't good at nothing else.
32 games.
He was good at nothing.
Listen, hold on, step. Nobody know this. I got my old head a coaching job at my JUCO. I got my old head a coaching job. Yes or no, Coach? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Listen. Hey, I can't pay this man back ever. That's my old head.
Yeah.
Guess what? All that shit y'all talking? I made the league. I got cut. I should have made the rosters. I got cut.
Sure.
Yeah.
You should have made Detroit.
When I
fuck Lindsey Hunter. When we see Lindsey Hunter, we gonna whip his ass.
Listen. When I first
hold up, Pete. Hold on. Time out. We gonna for the record. Detroit Pistons was gonna sign him.
Yes.
But Lindsey Hunter decided to come out of retirement, and they signed Lindsey instead.
Yes, sir. But watch
That's a true story. That's a true story.
Zay, watch this, Zay. Coach E, when I got my passport in Jordan, didn't I call you and ask you what should I do? I said, should I go to Jordan? What you say?
No, that's when you got that they offered you that first contract.
Yeah, to go to Jordan overseas.
The one you sent to me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I remember that.
What you say?
I don't remember what I said. I asked you how much they was paying.
You told me. Listen.
I asked you how much
you told me to go ahead. That was the best decision of my life, though.
He said you told me to go ahead. He said you told me to go ahead.
I think I told that nigga how much was they paying. That was the first thing I said. Fuck the bullshit. That's the first thing I said. What they talking about?
They gave me $8,000 a month my first year. I got $8,000 a month my first year.
Well, see, you remember right after you left, I got locked up and went to jail.
Yes, sir. But when you got out of jail, when I picked you up, when I take you to the bank, right? Yes or no?
What the fuck is you going with this, man?
I'm just saying. Like, no, what I'm saying is,
you're just saying like he loved you.
What I'm saying is,
you
my old hand. I love you. I'll do anything for you.
He said you your old like nigga you molded him like
you my old hand.
What I'm saying though, you ain't that everything ain't that ain't. You know what I mean?
They gotta know our relationship though. We better than that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You keeping score, nigga?
No, I'm saying they got no our relationship.
Yo, Coach G, he's not keeping score, Coach G. Coach G, he ain't keeping score. No.
The motherfuckers that was around, no, you ain't gotta explain all that.
Hey, Stick.
Yeah.
That's my guy. Like.
Hey, Stick.
He I am today. Yeah. That's my guy.
No, you said that's his man. That's what it is. That's all. That's his man.
I'm not keeping score. I'm just saying, like, I was there for you. Like, you was there for me. I was there for you. You my old head. I love you to death.
Yeah. Love you too, boy.
You already know that, so don't do that.
Hey, listen, you need to stop drinking on Sundays too.
No, I was with Bill last night. Bill
he be with Ox too much, Stick. He be with Ox.
Hey, Coach T, Bill was with me last night.
Don't get funky.
Yeah. Where y'all at? Y'all down in Florida somewhere?
Yeah, we in Orlando, yeah.
You niggas do an awful lot of moving around. Don't y'all know that COVID out there?
I'm double vaccinated. I'm cool.
Hold it.
Oh, you got shots?
Back gonna look like somebody tinted one of your fucking eyes.
No, I got allergies. bad.
Got allergies.
Like,
I did the same thing though, Feek. I wasn't gonna say it. I did the thing. I did somebody elbow.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Fight my whole life. I better want to fight my whole life.
Good.
That's good.
No, I got allergies. That's why I got my glasses. I got allergies.
All right, bro.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
cool.
Keep shades on.
Keep them shades on. Talking about when you picked me up, we went straight to the bank and all that.
COVID's a motherfucker, you hear me?
No, I'm just saying, like, no, what I'm saying is, like, Sean from the project tried to come at me, talking about, yeah, you don't mess with your oil. I said, are you kidding me? Like,
yeah.
Like, stop.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that.
All right, come on, we getting back to basketball now.
All right, let's take it on back to it.
All right. So, Feek, what was your top five, though, Feek? When you was on here, what was your top five?
I told you, me, King, Ed, Sean, and Sean.
Yeah,
Sean, what's Sean?
Singletary, McKee, Keem Wright, Ed Griffin, and me.
That's the top five uptown?
That's
his top five. Yeah, that's how you feel.
Can't argue with that.
That's what I said.
Listen, the whole thing about it is the parts can be interchanged. All right, let me say this to you. Let me say this to you. Y'all, anybody that's on this live know that Sean McKee is my motherfucking man, right?
No doubt.
Everybody know that. There ain't no fucking question about that, right?
Randy was a fucking problem child in the head.
I told everybody Randy wanted to fight me every other day.
Remember Chester on the bridge?
Yeah. Randy made us lose the game and then wanted to fight. Motherfucker wanted to fight me because I'm telling him what to do. He don't do it.
He told you not my dad.
I tell this motherfucker what to do. Hold on, I'm gonna give everybody the scenario. I hope he in here too. We up one.
Ew.
Now, first of all, hey, Stick, we playing up, right?
Hey, Stick,
we playing up.
It was rolling.
We playing 15 and under. This was after our 14 and under year. We playing 15 and under, right? Matter of fact, this was our 15 and under year. We was playing high school, right? We was playing up. We was playing high school. Sean McKee, who was the guards on the team? I ain't gonna say who the guards on was the team, but at that time, Sean was the only guard that could bring the ball up the fucking court.
And Rich Harris.
To get it, huh?
It was Sean and Rich Harris.
Sean and Rich Harris.
Yeah.
Sean was the only one that could get the ball up the court on a regular basis to get us in our shit. All right. So bam. So now, Sean hit the motherfucker half court shot.
Yeah, Sean hit the three to tie it up. Yeah, Sean hit the three.
Hit the three to tie it up.
And
so
then
now
Randy told you,
playing
you're
up.
not my dad.
Right.
Randy said, you're not my dad.
So now, listen, I knew we was up. All right, it's tied up. It's tied up, right? They got to take the ball to the left of the court with 2 seconds. It was a buzzer beater. First of all, we thinking we should be going in overtime. How the fuck he shoot a half court shot, it go in, and you motherfuckers still talking about this time on the clock? Okay. It's 1 second on the clock, right? We in man to man. Randy got the deep man. I tell Randy, get behind him. I got him. Fuck that. Get behind him. He want to do it his way. You know what Boyd did? He boxed his ass out. They threw it over his fucking head. He caught it, laid it up. They win. Now he looking like a fucking idiot because he didn't do what the fuck I told him to do. Out Chester. We was out Chester that day.
I think I know.
Hey, Sid. Look, Randy on the bridge. Look, Randy on the bridge crying, right? Talking to Miss Pam. Coach Eric come over.
He want to jump off the bridge. He want to run away. He want to jump off the bridge. I tell them motherfuckers, yo, go get Randy before he jump.
Yo, this is crazy. That was funny, yo. He said, "You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my dad."
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, we lose the game. Now, listen. First of all, we playing up. You know what I'm saying? We got no business in the game. Like these in Chester ain't sweet.
Right.
We just got a good group out here.
Right. You know it was Juan Wagner, the big man. They had like Ray that played in the alumni league with him. Ray, Juan Wagner, Ray Kennedy.
What's the light skinned boy that went to Seton Hall?
Yeah, them two. Yeah, it was them two. Yeah, it was two of them.
Yeah.
Dude,
yes, sir.
Yeah. So, bro, we not even supposed to be in the game, right? We hit a buzzer beater to tie it, and we lose the game on that, bro. We ain't supposed to lose on that.
So listen, give me your top coach. Everybody give me your one favorite Coach Eric game y'all played with. What game was it?
Coach Eric, hey coach. Remember we was out Sam Rhines and Tony was guarding DeJuan Wagner, and you said, I don't care if he got 40, you guarded him.
Oh no. No, remember? No, he came over there talking about, I got 3 fouls. I don't give a fuck how many fouls you got.
Hey, Stan, you know Sam Rhines, right? DeJuan Wagner was killing Tony. He said, I don't care if he got 6, you guarded him.
Yo, listen.
Yo,
we would have won that game. We would have won that. We would have won that game if Sid hadn't got in trouble. Remember, his mom ain't let him come to the game that morning.
Yeah. Yo.
Yeah, we would have won that game. Hey, look, that's how I found out what was going on with that Sam Ryan shit too.
Yeah.
We went out there one Sunday morning. And we were scrimmaging. And I'm telling you, we beat the shit out them niggas. So somebody left their bag or something in the gym. And I go back in the gym and hear Sam Ryan doing his motherfucking act.
Okay, TJ.
You know what I'm saying? He in there telling the parents, them kids was younger than y'all. They shouldn't have came up here and beat y'all. They were younger than y'all. That's why y'all got to come to practice. That's how he was getting the money.
He was, though. Yeah.
But that's one thing. Coach
Y'all
Eric
playing ringers?
He didn't know.
Y'all playing ringers?
He said, no, I don't do ringers. I don't do nothing. I'm legit.
We went up there to play. We went up there to scrimmage them up Plymouth White Marsh, Zay.
Yeah.
Right? We went up there to scrimmage these white boys. We dust they fucking boots.
Yeah.
Our squad leave out, but I got to come back in the gym because one of our players left something.
Yeah.
And I hear him in there talking to the team and their parents, telling them why they need to come to more workouts, that he charging $450 a month. I ain't knocking his hustle. But listen, I made a noise to let him know that I heard that shit.
Yeah, I heard this shit.
Never paid to play in Sam Ryan's again.
Crazy, bro.
Never paid again.
Hey, Coach E,
if you gonna use me to put money in your fucking pocket,
I'm gonna use you.
We play for free every time.
That's
Coach
so
E.
So you play for free ever since then in that dorm.
In this tournament, we never paid after that.
That's crazy.
Remember, we used those times we beat Adnam in the championship and they kicked you out and we won a chip. Remember that?
Yeah, that was one of our all-time great moments right there.
Greats. We beat Adnam in the chip. They tech Coach E out the game. He was coaching with the bleachers. They kicked him out the game.
I was coaching from the playground.
Y'all tell me about that day when y'all was up Simons and somebody came up there and they went to back feet to play. And you went to go get feet and they had to put all their money together. And Coach E pulled out all his money. He's like, yo, y'all put all your money together.
I was playing Bobby Leach, but they did something funny. They was trying to steal the money or something crazy. Something crazy happened.
I remember y'all was getting it on. Them niggas up there, they like, you like, Coach E, like, nigga, I put all that down. Nigga, I cover all y'all.
It was like 3,500. It was like 3,500 or something like that.
He put it down.
What happened, them niggas have been, that was their hustle at the time. Them niggas running around, and the only thing they had going for them was Bob. So Bob would run all around. That was their hustle. They run around all over the city, letting Bobby play niggas one-on-one. You know what I mean? People supposed to kill Bobby Leach. Now this what happened, man. This what happened.
Y'all was a kill. I thought it was about a snack.
No, this what happened. And this what made me mad with this nigga right here. This nigga right here. He playing one-on-one. We put all the money on the stage under
somebody's hat.
Somebody's shirt or something like that.
I remember. It was a hat.
It was a white shirt. It was too much money to fit under a hat.
No, it was a hat. It was a hat in the beginning, and then when they started talking crazy, it was a shirt.
Y'all betting more, some shit like that. Y'all start betting more and all that type of shit, I think.
Yeah. The boy Shiz that was with them reached his hand in there and grabbed a fistful of money. Right? Somehow shit started getting crazy during the game. And niggas start talking about they want their money back, no bet, this, that, and the third. So then we count the money's short. Where the money go at? Where the money go at? One of them punk ass niggas start talking about they was going outside to get a gun. This nigga right here gets scared and don't play as fucking hardest and let that fucking faggot ass nigga Bobby Leach beat him.
By a point, you won by 1 point.
He beat you.
He won, but it was by a point. But under the circumstances,
you were supposed to smash him.
But what I heard what was going on, I wasn't. Listen, I wasn't built for that, but I did it because it was me. I wasn't built for that. I wasn't built for that. I was a football player.
Everywhere you've been, everywhere I took you at, nigga, I had your fucking back.
I had your back too.
If I'm putting my fucking money up, nigga, you do what you doing. Let me do what the fuck I'm doing.
Listen, I never in my life wanted to let you down. That time, at that moment, what happened, when they were saying like, oh, they did this, they got a gun, all that. I'm not doing that. I'm cool. Like I didn't know what was going on, but I heard that somebody stole money, they had guns. I'm like, I'm cool. I'm not trying to lose my life.
Coach I can respect the niggas doing that. Like, yo, I ain't with that shit, bro. And I'm not gonna put my OG in a position. I can respect that too. Yo, we gotta respect that OG.
Coach No.
The house with Coach E, we already know he ain't letting shit happen. Ain't nothing. No.
I know, but I know. Yeah. You right.
They ain't calling Coach you on none of that. You with folks. You with your pop. You with So that ain't.
Bust that nigga ass. My motto is bust that nigga ass. We'll deal with that shit after.
I was threatened to a point that I wasn't like in that life. So when it came to me, I'm like, oh no, I'm cool. Like that ain't me. Like I'm cool.
You was home though.
Huh?
He was home though.
But Coach E said he got that shit under control. Coach E said he had that shit under control.
He did finish the deal though. The deal did get finished though, but still, I wasn't. That was my first time. I wasn't the one to do that. I played football, so I wasn't the one to be like, let's do this.
The one, hey, Stick. Who should I have planning?
Who? I forgot who else was up there.
Who should I have planning?
I can't remember who else was up there.
Shiz McKee would have fought that nigga tooth and nail for every fucking basket.
Why you ain't called shit? Why you ain't called
Sean? I was gonna say they still been playing.
Why you ain't called Sean?
Ain't nobody giving up that last basket.
Why you ain't called Sean?
Why you called Sean?
He wasn't around. No, because they came for you.
I'm sorry. Listen. I'm sorry I let you down.
For you, nigga.
I'm sorry I let you down. I'm sorry I let you down. I'm sorry.
Man, that ain't let me listen. Let me say this to you.
I'm sorry.
Fuck the money. We get more money. We can't get more principles.
Right.
I'm sorry I let you down. I'm sorry.
I don't fuck the money. That nigga came to your house.
Yeah.
That nigga came to your house.
Right.
Bet his money and left with the bag. Because you did. Listen, if you would have went all out,
let the motherfucking chips fall where they may. I don't care nothing about that.
You damn right.
You know what I mean? If you go all out and that nigga just beat, I don't care nothing about that. All your life, all I've been telling you is all I want you to do is compete at a high level. That's all I've been telling you. All your life.
No. All my life you told me I was scared to be good.
You scared to be great. Yeah.
You said that my whole life. You scared to be good.
Yeah.
You told me that my whole life. You scared to be good.
Yeah.
And what happened?
You gonna pick ass a couple times, Coach E.
Hey, Coach,
you gonna hit ass a couple times.
Yo, man, I used to have to, man.
I see you gonna pick ass a couple times, nigga. Nigga,
our pep talks wasn't regular. I used to have to
listen.
Nigga out.
If a nigga lay the ball up and
call him all kind of faggots and all kind of shit.
Coach E like, yo, if you don't fucking dunk that fucking ball. Dunk it.
Listen.
He was throwing.
He ain't want nobody doing no labels or nothing. Dunk it.
I wouldn't allow him to lay it up.
Dunk it.
He had to dunk everything. You're not allowed to lay it up no more.
Crazy. That was crazy, y'all. That was definitely crazy, y'all. Epic.
Listen.
I had a couple crazy.
Everywhere I ever took you, nigga, I had your back. You supposed to smoke that.
What was your crazy game, though, Stick? What was your crazy game you had with him?
We had one out Delaware in the overtime. When them niggas was ball fouled the shit out of me. They was about to knuckle and all that.
Yep.
Like, this your time. Like, you really think you the shit. You think you good. Yeah. Like,
this is it right now.
Like, fuck over. And it's like, once you know you good, and when it's like, damn, you gotta be good. Like, him talking that shit, you like, damn, I gotta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All them play next, so they all stand at the baseline watching you. Like, what
This the pressure. The pressure.
We winning shit. But the best was like, I was going to 9th grade and shit. This when I stopped playing and shit. I stopped like middle of the season because I was playing varsity. So I'm like, damn. My phone rang. Like, yo, where you at? I'm like, I'm outside. I'm chilling. What's up? He like, get your ass on me. I ain't none of that. So he like, man, these young boys talking shit. Mind you, this one that freshman that top people in the top 8th graders, 9th graders shit came out. Jamar, Bruce, me, and all them niggas and all that shit. I come up on, I get up there. My mom take me up to the job. I walk in, they warming up, hair all cool and all that. He cussing me to
hold on. You just with your mom? You went there just with your mom dropping you off up there?
Yeah, this is my mom. I quit. I stopped playing. So when I stopped playing, a lot of other niggas stopped playing. I think Nell, Martin, Nell, Pat, and a few other niggas.
Yo, Nell told me, Coach E, I just with Nell yesterday. Nell was like, yo, Coach E called him up. He quit or something. And Coach E called him up like, nigga, like, I forgot. He said he gave him a long ass talk and Nell came back. But go ahead.
Shit, dog. And your parents got so much respect for him. So when he called, like, nigga, you talking to your pop. Like, nigga, listen.
Yeah, real rap.
But you know, your mom was my folks. You know, your mom was my girl.
Mom Deuce was mom Deuce for real, bro. Thoroughbred.
They got a relationship outside of the kids. You know what I'm saying? So
real
it's like,
bread.
so it's different.
Thoroughbred.
Yeah.
Like, I light their ass up. I don't, you hear me?
Like,
I had like 4.
Nigga talk about something. I came through for you that day, thanks. Yeah, he came through and bust them niggas' ass.
Listen, I get a steal on a fast break. You see Pat running down the court. This nigga call a timeout on the fast break. Like, oh, Pat. Get the fuck
Dude, that nigga Pat was funny.
Yo, him and Pat had this love-hate relationship. Like, that shit is crazy. But that was like one of the best shit I ever remember. Like he used to cuss me out more. I used to be good in basketball, so I was better than a lot of motherfuckers my age when it came to that Oak Lane shit. Then we was always loaded.
Yeah.
My criticism really came from coach. Like, football feels like, no, I want to see you do that against the black little niggas, and you doing that shit against the white. Man,
hold up, Coach E. What do you think Stick would have been better at, football or basketball?
Football for sure.
Football?
It's hard to say. I say it's hard to say, but I mean, if you look at it now, it's hard to say because he never worked at basketball.
Watch this, Stick.
Yeah,
he never worked at it.
Right.
The motherfucker, listen, I'm the only motherfucker who used to get on his ass because he couldn't do shit with his right hand. But he was so fucking fast, nobody could stop him from bringing it back to his left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nigga was one-dimensional, but nobody, he was so fucking fast, could nobody get over there to stop that shit. You were playing, you could sit on it, you could sit on his left hand, but then he gonna run right by you, so it don't make a difference.
Watch this. I was playing football, right? Coach T found out, he was like, "Oh, you good?" He was like, "Yeah, you only good because you're scared to get hit, so you're running from everybody."
You scared
to get hit. That's why you so good. You don't want nobody to hit you.
You know how to play football. That shit. I love football.
I was really good though. I was really good on football. I was really good.
They stood. They stood.
Football.
It's hard to say, bro.
Hey, twins.
You didn't.
Hey, twins. Shut up. Twins.
Which one did you really actually work at, though?
In basketball?
No. Which sport did you actually really have to put the work in? You don't know which sport you could have been good at because they both came so fucking easy to you.
That's what I'm saying. He never tried. He never tried. That nigga was just good at that shit, bro.
He broke up. He was good. I never did none of that shit. Like I never did none of. I never experienced a Sunny Hill basketball game. Like none of that shit.
Me either. Hey, Coach Aaron. Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach. Tell him when you curse John Hurnett for me. Tell him when you call John Hurnett about me. You say you fat faggot.
Yo. We gonna let the dead rest, bro.
All right, but
you fast. Oh, yeah. That's a piece of the guy.
John Hurnett.
Look, hold up. Let me say this. Let me say this, though. Let me say this.
Yeah.
Feet.
He called Hurnett and let him have it.
This is another moment, another disappointing moment to me. To me, what I was disappointed in.
When?
I was taking we was on our way with the hood. We was on our way to Detroit, Atlanta, somewhere when I started coaching with Pooh Allen with the hood and them, right?
Oh, yeah.
I get a call. Yeah. I get a call. We in the van on the way down to John Hurnett then kick feet out the workout. I said, what you mean kick you out the workout? He won't let me work out. Why he won't let you work out? Y'all just saying playing like he ain't no whole bunch of pros. Like, what are you doing that? You disrupting the man's situation? What the coach? He just don't like me. He won't let me work out. Now, let me talk to him.
Yeah.
Talking to him like, damn, John, you know what I mean? You got all the guys down there from the neighborhood, this, that, and the third. You won't let the man work out? Like, is he being the problem? What's one more player? That nigga said some fly shit and hung up.
And you cussed him out. And you cussed him smooth out.
Yeah, he said some fly shit and hung up. My disappointment came. Everybody that lived in that fucking 5-block radius that was in that fucking gym should have left with you.
For sure.
Real rap.
That sets a tone.
That's fact.
I'm gonna tell you what happened though, Coach. I'm gonna tell you the fact.
No.
I'm gonna tell you the fact.
That sets the tone that he's with us.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
You got Nile in there, Shiz McKee in there. You got fucking
Tony Huggins,
Bill McNeil.
Who else was in there? From uptown. Randy.
Zeke Pinckney.
Everybody.
All y'all should have left.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
All y'all should have left.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. John got mad because I was cooking and I was playing for you. He was like, "You don't even play for me. You play for somebody that we don't even know." I'm like, "Okay." So he got mad at me and kicked me out. Like, "No, you gotta go because you're embarrassing my folks." Like, and I called you, and you said, "What's John's number?" And you called John to air him out for me. You said Now, I ain't gonna say it again, but you know, you know what you said.
Oh yes, Heem Scott. Yep. All them niggas, man.
You know what you
Everybody that lived in that 5-block radius should have ruled.
Kicked me out. I called my old head. He said, "Give me the phone number." Let me call him. He called him. You
already know what he's about to do. He's about to snap. You already knew what he's about to do.
That's when me and Bud from down
north.
Killing shit. And Bud got booked for that robbery and shit.
Yeah, that was my fucking man, Bud.
I'm like, I ain't.
Hey, Stitt. Y'all was going at it, bro.
Me and Bud was going at it.
Y'all was going at it. And look,
it was so crazy.
To me,
That's what I love about competition. That's what I love about competition. That competition, the competition between y'all made y'all cool.
Exactly.
Because of the respect.
Like, who the fuck?
Because of the respect.
First coming up to Simon, he talking shit. He doing all that. He act like Simon's his fucking court.
What do you get about Simon talking crazy stick?
Coach E like, yo, y'all gonna be the starting guards, but y'all niggas never playing on the same team in practice. We never played on the same team ever in practice. We had to stick each other 90 feet every jump. His fucking
every day.
He got an Ebo handle.
He was nice.
I'm fast as shit. He chasing me off. He trying to cross me but he got game. He tough. He doing mid ranges. He doing all kinds of shit. Like, and we just going at it. And the mix of that, you nut ass nigga. Just like, I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, nigga, you in my fucking backyard. But that shit made us go crazy. And when we did play against other niggas, niggas ain't have a chance.
Our backcourt was crazy. That was a hell of a squad, man. I really enjoyed that shit, bro.
Yeah. You had the best team. You always had the best teams, yo. Coach Eric always had the best team.
We competed everywhere we went. The championship always went through us. We was always in the running.
Worcester, Delaware, Chester.
You ain't had to worry about buying no new sneakers. Coach Eric was buying new sneakers for. I ain't had it. I had to wear with size 2 sneakers. I couldn't play right there. Like that, my shit was too tight.
All that shit. We got our Saturday practices, donuts, orange juice, get all kinds of shit. You ain't got to worry about
shit. I kept you niggas. I kept you niggas hostage. Hey, Zay, I kept them niggas hostage for 5 hours. I had to feed them.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
Listen, nobody in the city was doing no shit like that, bro. How do you feel? How you gonna spend 5 hours on a Saturday morning with somebody and not get close to them? Or how you gonna be in the gym for 5 hours and not get better?
We're right.
Gotta get better. That's how we built teams, bro. We wasn't more talented than a lot of these teams. We had talent, but we was a team. So them motherfuckers, then when we go on them tournaments and all that shit, and they picking up all these all-star teams, because we a team, we play together every day. Who this Buck Nasty talking about he bust our ass?
So hold up. So Deontay played on your team. He was playing on your team though, right?
Let me tell you something, man. I cut Deontay when he was 13.
I remember you did cut him one time though, bro. Was that
I had to cut Deontay. Deontay, listen. Deontay's nickname is Fumbleina. Deontay as a kid had bad motor skills.
Yeah.
Meaning his hands was fucked up. He couldn't catch. He couldn't make a clean catch and go. Every time he got the ball, it was a bobble, a fumble, and then he could go. Yeah. And when you got to 13 and 14, if you bobbled that shit, somebody was taking that.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So at the time, Shep, y'all made him nice, Shep.
No, that's
at the time, he was a tweener. He wasn't tall enough where I could put him in the post and hide the fact that he wasn't a good ball handler. And he wasn't, a good ball handler enough to be a guard. So at 13, I cut him. But
that's crazy.
He came to practice every day.
Based on why he was an offensive lineman.
He was. And a defensive lineman. He ain't lying.
I know.
He played offensive line and defensive line. Yeah,
Bag's crazy. You see, Bag's crazy.
He ain't lying.
Bag's crazy.
He ain't lying. So look.
Yeah. Crazy shit.
He came to practice every fucking day, man. Really? And that's when he starting to be able to shoot.
Yeah, his shit
like this motherfucker can't catch. But when he get that motherfucker and gather it, he could shoot.
It's popping.
Worked on that shit.
Yeah.
Worked on that shit.
Where my 1,000 point ball at, Oed?
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
You found it?
Yeah, come on down and get it.
No, I gave it to you for a reason.
Oh, all right. Well, you keep asking me for it like you wanted to.
Last time you told me it was lost in the sauce.
Yo,
that's crazy.
I was thinking about something the other day, and we was hey Zay, remember we was talking about different teams and shit like that. I remember. I'm gonna tell you how I was thinking about Deontay. I'm gonna tell you how I knew Deontay had grew up.
Right.
This was my moment that I knew that Deontay was for real. In that championship game at Marshall State, when one of the best motherfucking dunkers with the best, this nigga get more bodies than anybody I've ever coached.
Yeah.
He a good breakaway dunker, but if anybody under that rim, he ain't dunking that ball.
Yeah, that's a fact. He definitely.
Sean McKee tried to dunk on Deontay in that championship game at Marshall State. Deontay went up, and he knew he was going to dunk it. Deontay knew Shiz was trying to dunk on him. He went up there and blocked that shit. I knew Deontay was a fucking force to be reckoned with after that. Because, see, what you got to understand is, when you younger and you playing against the older guys at practice on Saturdays, they let you know you a young boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Deontay let Shiz know, I'm not a young boy no more.
Yeah.
I respect. Hey, look, I was sitting there on the side drinking a bottle of champagne, just like a proud dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I knew, Shiz, hey, shut, he blocked that shit. I knew Shiz was going to dunk on Deontay. Deontay knew that Shiz was going to try to dunk on him, and he wasn't having it. And that's just, you know what I mean? That's just the respect. That's just like the fucking, the week Don McNeil got killed. He beat Sean McKee one-on-one.
I was telling him how tough Don McNeil. Don McNeil.
We got killed. He beat Shiz one-on-one.
What about what happened out Boston?
Who?
What about when we went to Boston? What happened out Boston?
Let's talk about when
I dunked on the 7-footer, my boo-boo, whatever his name was. Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, all right. Listen, we're gonna talk about it. You ready? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
You dunked on that ball. You dunked on that ball.
Yep.
Or he was running in there to smash that shit, and you got in there real quick and dunked it. Which one?
I dunked on him, and I beat Perk in the dunk guys when I had my shoes on. You know.
And you did what?
Remember, I beat Perk in the dunk guys with my shoes on. I did a windmill with no shoes on.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
With no shoes on.
You did
That motherfucking 7-foot ball you talking about
in the game? Not in the game. Not in the game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The 7-foot ball you talking about?
My Debo.
They stick.
They trying to kill us out Boston. They trying to kill us. Stick. They killed us. They stick. We was held hostage in the gym. We had to eat pizza in the gym. They trying to kill us. Tell him, coach. Tell him, coach.
My Debo.
Tell him, coach. Tell him what happened, coach. Tell him.
Listen. We out Boston, right?
Tell him.
We out Boston in the tournament. We out Boston in the tournament. They got this 7-foot, like, what's the name of their team? Boston something. Like, these niggas, they AAU squad tough.
Yeah,
Boston,
it was crazy.
They used to come down the hill and fuck shit up. They always got shooters. But this year, they got this 7-foot motherfucker. When I tell you that nigga blocked our first 25 shots, man, I'm not lying.
Oh, handle y'all, bro.
The first 25 shots we took, he blocked them all. I don't give a fuck if they was 3s, 2s, or whatever, man. We couldn't get a shot up without this nigga beating that shit up. So what happened was, they busting our ass.
You call timeout.
They busting our ass.
Mm-hmm.
Donnell Holly, after the time, something happened.
He socked
Donnell.
No, he blocked Donnell Joyce.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
Donnell put his hand in the ball's face. Mr. Bull called him a bitch ass nigga. It's a 7-foot motherfucker. He don't understand. Bitch ass. He don't understand that's basketball talk. This nigga done took that shit way personal, bro. These motherfuckers done called the whole fucking hood of Boston, bro. These motherfuckers is trying to get into the gym. They locks the doors so none of them niggas can get in. So therefore, we locked in. So now they feeding us and all this. They got to take us to a little fucking room off to the side to feed us. Man, these niggas is trying to get at us, bro.
Oh, we out.
You know what I mean? We all the way out Boston. And look, so I'm outside. They in the room eating. I'm trying to politic this shit to see how deep this shit is. So there's one boy out there, he keep telling me, all he keeps saying is, man, I wish he hadn't have done that. I said, what you mean? He said, man, I just wish that, your man hadn't have done that, man. We walk up to the front, and it's these big ass steps, like a library steps. We walk up. The motherfucking steps start getting crowded, more crowded. Now, ain't nothing we can do. We gotta walk past these motherfuckers to get to our bus. It ain't nothing we could do to avoid this shit. You know what I mean? We done had motherfucking Janelle come out, apologize to the boy. The boy's accepting his apology, but it's his family that ain't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He ain't motherfucking accepting this apology for shit. We got, what was it, 30 of y'all? We got 25 kids. What we had? We had we had a 11th grade, we had a 12th grade team. No, we had like a JV team, a varsity team, and then like what was they, like 8? The young boys. How old was the young boys? Man, it was about 50 of us on that bus. Man.
It was like 10 and under.
Yeah, it was a bunch of them. So we eat the pizza and all that. Now we politicking. Now they didn't beat the shit out of us. Now we got to sit around and wait till this crowd thin out and all this old goofy shit. You know what I mean? The crowd thin out. We get to the motherfucking bus. And now one of the people in their crowd noticing that the bus leaving, niggas start chasing the bus and all this old goofy shit. All because Danelle called the boy bitch ass motherfucker. You bitch ass nigga.
But his mouth
He talking about some crazy. You know what I mean? No, he called me. He said, you bitch ass dude thinking he didn't talk about his mother. Why would he speak about my mother that way? And you know what I mean? He said, you bitch ass motherfucker. Why are you speaking about my mother? Yo, that shit got crazy, bro. His family wasn't having it. Yeah. But that was a crazy story. But the boy, who out there? I think Perk dunked on him too. Did Perk dunk on him football?
No, it was just me. It was just me. Nobody did that. It was just me.
I remember you found out that Bill McNeil could dunk when we was out Delaware. I was playing that loaded ass Delaware team. Niggas came out with the spray painted shirts on and all that shit. All the niggas. And Bill caught that shit at the free throw line, turned around, and banged on man. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and look, he had never done that shit in practice or nothing.
None of that shit.